aka Violet, and I am the last person. I am the caboose for the Share Your Collection Rate Train. So, I don't have a lot of my collectibles out. Hi, Curry. I don't have all my collectibles out, but I have similar things up on here. So, I will be sharing that. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me as the caboose of today's train. Um, I'm Jen. We all know each other. So essentially, I am doing some collectibles today, some vintage stuff. Some of my favorites are represented. I didn't bring out my favorites because that means I had to go get them out of my shelf and all that. But I brought things that are similar to my favorites. So I thought that was, and I can talk through them. But here's just a little smidgen of things that we've got going on. So there's a couple of things in the store. Um, if you'd like them. Oh goodness, let me add. I don't know why my general listings didn't load. I thought I loaded them, but I did get like a little glitch in my. I got a glitch in the app. So just give me a moment while I add the extra listing so we can go through because I like to put in a small preview of things. There you go. I like to put in a small preview of things while we go through. So I'm just gonna show some of the items. If there's anything that you like, let me know. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm a big Disney fan. I love Disney, and one of the things that I wanted to show during this live is this really old school patch. Never been worn. It was sold for 79 cents at Disney World a long time ago, and it's a Minnie Mouse. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. And I do have progressive shipping. So if you happen to overpay on shipping by at least $1 or more, I always refund. And if you've purchased yesterday, I didn't pack it so that we can take advantage of the progressive shipping. So this first item is only going to be $4. It is a vintage Walt Disney World patch. And again, please feel free to let me know if there's anything that you like. So I'm just showing different things. Another thing that I enjoy is cloisonne items. So I did bring a couple of those out. We have a cloisonne figurine. So I do have one of my personal ones. This is one of the ones that I enjoy. It's a owl. So I really love this guy. So, since I'm not selling him, I have to bring out something that I am selling. And so we've got this ornament. It's got a little bale on top to hang, and it is a cute elephant. So we're going to run him. He's a lightweight item. And I will run him. Let's start him off at $10. There you go. And here is the cloisonne elephant running now. I had to sit on my hands. There were a couple things that I liked in the last show, and it was super good. And there were like I like the postcards. They were super cute. Um, but I might lose them because I have so much stuff. So I'm like, that wouldn't be nice to lose them. And then we have this beautiful cloisonne egg with a cute little stand. I don't know why it's missing a piece at the bottom, but it is. And that's just a sticker. We could take that off easily, but we're going to go ahead and run this one at $10 also. So there we go. We've got a cloisonne decorative egg with its own little stand. And then we have all the trinket boxes. So all the trinket boxes are also going to be available. So if there's one that you've had your eye on, please let me know. Next up, what we've got is a cute little pillbox keychain. I just thought it was really, really adorable. Look at her. She's demure and sassy. I don't think it's ever been used, but of course, you always got to clean these things out before you use them. So it's a cute little keychain. So we're just going to run this one for $7. And it is running now. There we go. So just cute little things. I always am drawn to the little character animated things. I think they're always cute. Next up, this one is actually from my own personal collection. It is two puppies in a basket. It's adorable. I love it. Nice little weight. So it looks like all the way around. I never used it. Kept it in a box all this time. I forgot I had it. That's how much. So this one is running for 16, and I will be giving a gift if with your purchase if you happen to buy a Trinket box today. There we go. Next up after this, and I might I may like just show some stuff, and if you want it to be rerun, let me know. Sometimes what I like to do is kind of look and see what a seller has. So this is one of those. It's a mirror. And the mirror's fine. As you can see, it's a little scratchy, and there's a little bit of loss there. But look how sassy she is. She has so much confidence. So we're gonna run this one because we're just gonna run this one at $4. So here we go. This one is running. It's a cute little collectible item. A little bit of scratching on there. So here we go. This one is running. There we go. Next one is going to be the cute little cupcake. Cute little cupcake trinket box. I am a sweet tooth. I love sweets, so it's a problem. We're going to go ahead and run this one for 13. There we go. And it's running now. And this is what it looks like. It opens up in the magnetic closure. Cute little flower on top. I don't ever eat cupcakes with this much frosting. I feel like it's a lot. All right, next up, let's see here. Let's do something a little bit different. We have an older trinket box. It does have some wear right here. It is very lightweight. Looks like this, and we're just gonna run this one for $10. So we gotta find, and this one is running now. It said, if you purchase any trinket box today, I will include a free jewelry gift with your purchase. There we go. Very, very lightweight. Next up, we have the cute strawberry. I don't know if this one is in the... Is it in... Alright, I eat strawberries almost every day. I like it with my Greek yogurt. So that's why it's... And I think this is the most adorable trinket box. So this one opens like that. Then these are all brand new. These ones that look like very rich in the enamel, those are brand new. I do have vintage ones as well. Just so happens that I get a lot of these. So there we go. This one is running. And then next up after that, I'm going to run a brooch. Cute little brooch. I think I may have run it yesterday, but just in case. It's the cutest little daisy brooch. Whoops. There we go. Super adorable. It is older. We're going to run this one for... let's go ahead and see what happens if we run it at 5, if anyone's interested. There we go. And this one is running now. And does anyone have any big plans for tomorrow? I don't. Are you guys, like, some people like to go to the beach, do barbecues and such. I think my sister and my niece are coming over. We're going to barbecue at home, but we're not going to go anywhere specifically. So I think that's pretty cool that came to relax. I'd like to sleep in, but I don't think I can. I don't know if this can be removed. See, I tried and I'm like, don't break it. I don't know if it's a twist on, twist off. Oh, wait. Oh! So you can twist it on and off. So this is a cool little piece to have. So never been used. This is new. So we can run this as well. This one has a little bit of weight to it. And I'm going to run this one at 10. If I could find my listing for 10. Now I'll have to redo this next one. You can use it as a decorative piece, or you could actually put your perfume in it. So there you go. This one is running for $10. I love how when the light hits it, that looks great. There we go. Next up, let's see here. We have the little shoe. It's I think it's by Ashton Drake, but I didn't see any signatures on it. It is missing a couple pearls there, and it has a little cameo. I'm going to run this one just for $5. If I can find it. Here we go. And that's running now. It's a cute little cameo shoe ornament. There you go. You got 5 seconds left on this one. And then next up, we have, let's see here. Let's do this jewelry box. It's old school jewelry box. These are the ones that I remember with the wood, lacquered wood. The little glass top with the paint flowers. No mirror, but the inside looks pretty good. So we're just going to run this one for, I'm going to run it for $10. And it's running now. There we go. These look like it's part of it. I thought there was like speckles or something, but that's part of it. We got 7 seconds left on this. All right. Next up, let's see here. I was trying to find more info on this, but these are really cute. Look, it's a 3-piece set. I don't know if there was more to it. It's by Wildwood Ceramics. It's handmade in Pasadena, California. That's what it looks like on the inside. And then it came with these 2 trays. So I thought that was super interesting. So you'll get all 3 pieces for one money. And we're going to run this one. I'm going to run it under mid-weight because I need to make sure that it's packaged really well. But all 3 pieces for $15. So 2 small dishes. And then this thing. Maybe you could put like pens in here and like paper clips in this one. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. But you get all 3 pieces. All right. Next up, we have the old school cat. This used to have a bird in it, but this one came to me without a bird. I know because I've sold this cat before. So we're going to run him for $12 because he's missing the little bird that comes with it. And there you go. This one is running now. I look at his little smirk on his face. Super cute. I'm glad everyone is watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm the end of the train today. The caboose is a serious job, you know. You gotta make sure that people are all entertained and you still show them some good stuff. All right, let's do a very vintage dead stock Avon bracelet. This was made in 1977, and it is a black bangle. Looks just like this. Has never been worn. And the size on this one is 7 1/4. 7 1/4 for this one. And we are going to run her for $10 if I can get to the, there you go. And here we go. It comes in the original box. It's dead stock Avon, Avon Luminesque, a bangle bracelet. So there you go. And I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear my notifications. I thought I put my my phone to sleep. So if you can hear it, I will definitely shut that off. No problem. Let's see here. We have the cutest little umbrella. Check this one out. No markings. I love the little like whimsical things like this. Slight enamel loss. It's just like anytime I see something like that, immediately want to buy. So I'll go ahead and run this one for $5. And this is running now. It's a cute little umbrella brooch, unmarked. There we go. And we'll continue with more trinket boxes. If there's a trinket box you'd like to see, thanks. Hi, all things lovely. Feel free to let me know. There's quite a bit of them. This one is your traditional box. It's not hinged, and it's got the flowers and the rhinestones. And we're gonna run this one for 15, and it is starting now. There you go. And again, you'll get a gift if you buy a trinket box with your purchase today. And if you overpay on weight, I'll make sure to refund you if you pay over $1, at least $1. There's that one. Let's see here. We also, and if anyone likes the enamel flowers, I still have quite a bit. Let me just show you real quick since we're chat's a bit silent, so I'm not sure if there's anything that anyone wants, but we do have these vintage flowers still left. Not very many. So if anybody wants to see them, the small one back there is $8. There's maybe one or two 10, and there's some $15 to $17 items in there. So if anybody wants to take a closer look at those, please feel free to let me know. Next up, this is a heavy, heavy music box. Um, it has seen better days, but it does work. So it's a vintage melee, and this one was actually made in Japan. So it has some room. It sounds like it's doing memories. So a little bit of wear there. It does have some weight to it. Let me just double check the weight. Yeah. This one is at 12 ounces. So it is a pretty heavy item. I will only run it for $6 though because of the issues on the outside and then the little bit of the inside, but it's still really cute. So this one is running in case anybody wants to do something with that top, but the music box still works well. So there we go. And then for our next trinket box, we have, is this a goose or a duck? Goose or a duck? I don't know. But he's available as well. He's going to be $15, and he is starting now. All his rhinestones in the back. There we go. Oops. Opens up like that. Magnetic closure. It's almost time for gift giving time. So if you're planning ahead, there's lots of different things to consider. Like I would put that as a gift and put a gift within a gift, like the jewelry that you find from here. So we've got, next one, we've got an older floral mini trinket box. This one is really cool. It's got some fabric, a floral fabric on top, gold tone along the bottom, and then lined right there. So this one's small but mighty. We're going to run this one at $10 if anybody likes this one. There we go. You got 8 seconds left. And if you guys have any suggestions for next show, I love to join the raid trains. They're really fun. But I want to make sure that I'm bringing the right things uh, to the show. So if you have any requests or things that you would like to see, let me know. I tried to get into the jewelry one, which I was lucky to. I think that's where I shine a lot. Oh look, there's me. So you got a little compact with the pearls on the outside. I like that it has like the push button one, kind of like a pocket watch. So we're gonna run this one. This one I think we can. Let's run it under the midweight thing. And we're do $8. And this one is starting now. Cute little two-sided mirror compact. Go. 3 seconds left. All right, next up, we're going to do cutest little bunches of flowers ever. I showed this yesterday, I think. She does have a little bend right there on those petals. I don't know what did that. It had to be pretty strong because these are really sturdy. But otherwise, great condition. She is going to be, is she on here? I thought I put her in here. Well, she's not in here. She's going to be $10. And if you'd like to see more jewelry, please let me know. I have a lot of vintage jewelry next to me. We're allowed to do both, but I try to focus a lot on the trinket boxes. But if you'd like to see more vintage jewelry, I definitely could do that. I've got a lot of stuff right next to me that would work. Also, let's see, let's do the ladybug. The cute little ladybug trinket box. There we go. And this one is going to run, trying to find the right pricing for this. $12. And here we go, the red ladybug. All the rhinestones are there. These are all brand new. There we go. Looks like that in the back. We got 5 seconds left. All right, let's see. I got these clip-on earrings as well. I'm going to run them for $5. They're not marked, but they're a really pretty. I love bling items. It looks like that might be a dead stone up there. See? It's there, but I think it's a dead stone. That's why I marked these down. But they don't have any markings, and otherwise, they're really pretty. And I love blue. Blue items. They always capture my eye. So we're going to run these for $5. There we go. Whoops. Is anyone out there? Is it just me talking to myself? It's okay. I get used to it. We've got this guy, elephant down. I can't tell if he's bathing or if he fell. So let's go ahead and show the inside there. And he is running for $15. There you go. Thank you. I just had to double check because I was like, is it just me in here? It's okay. And I don't mind. I honestly don't mind. I always say it every show. I just actually really like showing this stuff. It doesn't matter to me what happens in the show. I mean, obviously, we all like to make sales and chat with people, but I really just like looking at these items. They're super cute. I find like this part, the hair part, doesn't it kind of look a little toupee-ish? Just a tad bit. It's still super cute. And the tiny calf has oh, thank you so much. You're the sweetest. The little tiny calf has the same head of hair as his mama. I think that's funny. Yeah, they're really fun to look at. That's why I just enjoy showing them. I don't sometimes I get across some of the old ones like this, and that I really, those are my favorite ones. The older ones like this, and I love it when they come in with a little tiny miniature on the inside. I think that is super fun. We're just gonna run this one on a special. I usually give the little ones with the extras slightly more, but we'll just run this one at 15. Oh, with a lot of research. I have to look almost every day. I'm not kidding. And most people who sell them, they sell them for more. Some people sell them for the same price that I do, which then when it makes sense, right? When it makes sense resale wise, because then I wouldn't be making any money. And sometimes, like these newer ones, these are the newer ones, and I can get them sometimes. There's some people who buy them in bulk, and they think they get tired of selling them. So then I kind of just do a like a liquidation type of deal and take it off their hands because they don't want to sell them anymore. But the person that I bought these from in bulk, she's basically out of it. So I'm not going to be getting any more once I sell all of these. So there's a little bluebird. Yeah. And I like them. I think they're really fun. I'm not allowed to keep any for myself. I may have shown last time, like the two. Did I show you guys the one since we're basically doing a chit chat show? There are only two that I've allowed myself to keep. Yeah, I try to get a good deal because I after fees, there's not a lot of profit, but I just like the idea of giving people stuff like this because I don't think like most of us. It's not like we think immediately like, oh yeah, I want a bunch of trinkets in my house. It isn't until like we see it and we get it and we're like, oh yeah. So this is one of the ones I only allowed myself two, but I think the other one I already put away. This is the one that I allowed for myself. It's actually more of a different brand. Now, do I care about Colonial Williamsburg? Yeah. I don't really love Colonial Williamsburg. I have no attachments to it, but I love that this is like Pride and Prejudice kind of feels. So that's why. And so this is the one that I kept for myself. And these kind are always a little bit more pricier than the ones that I show here. But I look all the time. Like the ones like this is hard to find. They're older. Same thing like these. That takes some time to find. There's always like in my areas. There's always somebody that's moving or is selling their aunt's collection or whatever. So that's how I get them. I have to negotiate and find them. Like this is cute. This is a music box. And this brand is actually kind of pricey. Um Romance, and it is very very pretty. I put it for 30, but I can reduce that price even more. I will go ahead and run it for 25 if anybody wants it. It's gorgeous. They This is under market for this one and it's just really pretty. I love the green. Didn't you have something similar like this in your show? I think you did, and it was a bigger one, and I loved it so much. But I made an agreement with my husband that I wasn't going to keep any music boxes, which made me, I can't keep anything. Because otherwise, then my house would be full of everything, right? Then we have the little birdhouse. It's super cute. We're going to run that one for 15. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do, let's see here. I was going to do a twofer, but let me see. Let's do a twofer deal. Let's see. Because I have a lot of them. What if I gave you guys this one and this one, like the heart one, this one, and this one for one price? So what if I gave you guys a deal? Instead of 30 for both, I did 22. Save you guys $8. Would that interest anybody? If I could find the listing now. Oh, I hate, let's see. I always say this every time. I can never find the listings that I amend. I don't know if they make it to the bottom. All right, well, I'll just amend another one. So we're going to go ahead and undo 22 for 2. And there you go. Yes, that is a perfect agreement to make. Um, so I'm trying to get better at it. Whether or not I'm successful, I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying. I definitely am trying. Let's see here. I like this one because it's a gift box. And so you can put something in there as just the gift. And I thought that was really cool. So we're going to do this one for 15. And there we go. That one is running now. We've got half an hour left. I'm the caboose, so I don't think anybody has any requests. So I'll probably be closing up after the train ends. So if there's something that you'd like to see, like maybe you're like, I don't want any of these trinket boxes. I do have a Japan set. Let me show you. Ouch. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna change up the style because I'm not sure if anybody's interested in these boxes, which is fine. They'll always be here. Maybe you take a screenshot and you think about it, and later at night when you dream about a trinket box cupcake, then perhaps, you can message me. So this next one is a 3-piece set, and there is a call out. It's really pretty. You've got this vase. These are the hand-painted Japan ones, and they are textured, so you can feel them like that. Then it comes with a bowl. Now, I'm sure this once had a lid, but either the previous owner broke it or something else. And then the call-out is on the tray. So here's the tray, and as you can see, it cracked, and then they did a repair on it. So there you go. You'll get all three pieces for one price. So if anybody is interested in this, oh, you can't see it all because, yeah. So all 3 pieces, and guess what? I'm going to run it all for $15. So if anybody wants 3 pieces of the Japan vanity set, I guess, would be the best description. That is running. There we go. And then we also have, I put this aside. I'm like so scared that I'm going to drop that because that would definitely be me. Then we also have just the vase. It says $15 a set, but this didn't have a set. I think they mismarked it. It was like just this. I was like, well, where's the set? They're like, oh, I don't know. So we'll just price you separately. Well, all right. So because this doesn't have a set, we're just going to, let me do a deal. I don't know if anybody wants this one. We'll do $4 for the vase. It's so pretty. And if not, that's okay. She'll be standing by and I'll take the stickers off. So there we go. Oh, thanks for your bid. It's very, very pretty. I wish I had the whole set. There we go. Thank you so much. Let's delete that message. That's going to you, Rachel, and you do have a order from yesterday, so that one is going to be part of your progressive shipping. Next up, yes. Oh, I've been Yeah, I've been doing that every now and then because, because I know that you can do it. And so I'm like, it's too much. That's a lot. I don't have a lot of them coming through. So it's easy. It's easy enough. Yeah. I was like, that's random. We're gonna let that one just not slide. All right, here's my favorite, and it's the courting couple. And you know that I love my stories about the courting couple. You didn't fail. You didn't fail. You had a lot going on in your show. When there's a lot of requests and you're running things, it's kind of hard to keep up. So I don't think you failed at all. So this one, look at this is a I think this is our guy that plays the music, and I believe, well, I mean, that's why, like, Rachel and team, when they're on there, they can do it too. I just like it, there's a tad bit of satisfaction, I will admit. Little bit of satisfaction when you delete it. You're like, haha. Ooh, can I tell you guys a story? I'm gonna run this one. I have to tell you guys a story. I went to a church sale today, and I bought a couple things. Yes, exactly. It's fine. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know, and you're able to and you are able to do it in the future, right? That's how I see it. You can do it in the future. Your next show is not too far away. So today I went to a church sale. So this one is running with the courting couple. It looks like a famous brand, but it's not a famous brand. I think someone tried to just make this and then they did it. So there's that one. Next one is let's see, another courting couple. This one, no, actually it's not a courting couple. This one is two ladies. I have the story. My story for this is that the courting couple dude, he courted one too many ladies, and so one of them now has a baby, which apparently his child support hasn't come in because the baby has zero clothes. And one of the other ladies who is pregnant with courting couple guys dude, they've become friends and are like, courting couple guy is a jerk. And that's the story I made. Now it has this mark on it. So it does have some marks on it. There's some things going on with it, just FYI. But it is still a cute one. So let's go ahead and run it. I don't know. I don't think people love my courting couple stuff, but I try. So we're going to move this one for $10. Let's restart this one. There you go. So I went to a church sale, and then they directed me to their nearby affiliated thrift shop that was doing a sale as well. And all of the proceeds went to a local charity, and I was like, cool, it's a win-win for everybody. So I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to buy from there. Now, they're affiliated with the church, and I have zero things against church at all. I grew up in a religious household. A lot of my friends are still religious. Like, it's not an issue for me. I still believe in things, etc., etc. What I don't like is when people kind of push religion on you, especially in a business setting. That's kind of hard, right? So this one is a Sarah Cove. And I went into here, and I didn't, there wasn't a lot of things that I wanted in here, but I really wanted to make a difference and at least buy something so that they had funding for the charity they were organizing for. So here we go. These look like lifesavers. I think I showed these yesterday. These are Sarah Cove. They're running for $8. And so there was a young lady, I think she was a teenager, and she was right before me, and she bought something small, and then the transaction was over and she was about to leave. And I'm bringing up an angel as I'm telling this story. So this one is an Enesco, old school Enesco one, and it's got the beautiful blue glass on there, and there's that beautiful kind of reflective. Let's run this one for 10. And so as the young lady is about to move away, the older lady who had helped her at the cashier, and she said, "Excuse me, mama, mama, hey, mama, stop, hey." You know how people call some young people mama. And she's like, "Yes, I have to know, have you accepted Jesus into your heart?" Which they should have had that conversation if they were talking about it, that's different. But it didn't sound like she did. And I was like, huh, you stopped her. She was like literally outside the door and you stopped her. And she's like, yes. And she walked away. And I was like, okay, well, that's that. So here we go. And then I was buying these. So this one's old. And it's got some wear to it. I just want to find it a home. So we're going to do this one for really just $5 because I would love for this one to find a second life, even if you give it to a child, even if it's just your backup. I just think it would be nice if we found it a home. So this one's running for $5. So it was my turn, and I noticed these really cool buttons. Now, I don't sell vintage buttons. I don't have a lot of audience for that. But they were just so cool, and they were out of place, I think, in this store. So I kind of wanted to get some background about them. And I'm like, what's the story with these buttons? And they told me the story, and those buttons had been there for a while. And since it was discount day, I was like, okay, well, I think I'll take them. They're like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm not a big button seller and it's going to be a challenge. Is this broken in the back? Aw, his little tail is chipped in the back. So if anybody wants him for $5, I'll run him. Let's see if I can find the $5 mark. He's not very heavy, so he's got his little tail. His little tail was cut off, so we'll run him for $5. And so I'm trying to, say, oh, it's a challenge for me. I'm not a button seller, but I think it would be cool if I did it, et cetera, et cetera. The challenge is fun. If we find the right buyer, it'll be cool. And then she goes, stop talking about the challenges. You don't want to say that to me. It's the same lady, the church lady. And I said, oh, what's wrong with the challenge thing? She's like, you don't want to tell me you need a challenge. Don't say it. And I said, okay, why not? Because if you keep saying you want a challenge, you're going to get some in life and you'll get exactly what you asked for. And I don't know why I took that a weird way. Does that sound kind of off to you guys? So here we go. We've got a cardinal, cute little cardinal. Let's see, let's run this one. 15. And then I said, well, I don't think I'm asking for trouble. And besides, I think I've had enough troubles in my life. Yeah, right? Thank you. Right? I thought so too. And I said, well, I think I've had enough troubles in my life and I didn't ask for them. So, I I don't think I asked for the troubles. And I thought I say it generally too because there's lots of things that happen to people in their lives and I don't think they asked for them or did anything to deserve them. It just kind of happens, right? So this one is a Robert Quo. He is a beautiful artist. His stuff actually goes for quite a bit. He didn't do a lot. He doesn't do a lot of jewelry. He's more in art and decor. And his father actually trained in cloisonne. And he kind of unofficially became an unofficial apprentice under his father. They moved to Taiwan as well. And then eventually Robert moved to the US and he did some jewelry and a lot of home decor, which he's still selling today. So this is one of his bracelets. It's gorgeous. Depending on where you find it, they can be between $50 to $70 a piece. This one is too big for me. I forgot that I had it. It does not fit me. It is 7 3/4, and it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I am selling this one for $35, which I think is a fair price, considering most people try to sell it for a little bit more, but this is your chance to own a Robert Cole piece. Very pretty. So I told her, I never asked for anything. I mean, I had a lot of things happen to me in my life. So I've had struggles in my life. It is what it is. And she said, well, you've had struggles in your life because you asked for it. That's what her response was. And I have gone through a lot of things in my life that I don't need to share, online. But I did say to her, really? She goes, yeah, you asked for those things. And I looked at her straight and I'm like, did you think that I asked for them when I was a young child and a young teenager? And she just was like, I'm like, have a good day, ma'am. she just didn't know what to say after that. She was speechless. And I didn't want to do that to the church lady. I really didn't. But can you imagine if she said that to somebody who had a really tough life? I mean, my life was hard, but it's not the worst that anybody could ever experience. So here we go. This is the poodle skirt. Poodle wearing a poodle skirt. I know. I didn't want to make her feel bad, but she really shouldn't be doing that, especially representing the church, right? It was kind of weird. But that's what I said. And you can tell in my voice, I'm still mulling over it. I still feel pretty bad that I said that to her, but also slightly don't feel bad. Yeah, right? That's what I said. And my husband's like, she really got to you, didn't she? And I was like, well, kind of, yeah. I don't think she should be saying that to people. All right, so we're at the last like 10ish minutes, and I think you guys you're like, no more of the trinket boxes. So why don't we spend the rest of the time just showing some of the stuff that I have for sale, because I was doing that yesterday. If anybody's interested in them, let me know. But I think it'd be a cool time to do show and tell. If you have any request for anything, I'm happy to show it to you since we're like towards the end. But this is something that we've got for sale. Beautiful piece. I don't know who made it. It's not clear based on like the way that it's built who made this one. But isn't it so pretty? So there's that. Yeah, I think you're right, Curry. I think I was just trying to make conversation about the buttons. Like I wanted them to know, like, it's kind of sad that this guy, he had a lot of stuff at his house. That's where it came from. And I was like, well, at least we can try to find a place where they'll be appreciated, These are cool. More courting couples. I don't know. I just keep picking up courting couples and everyone's like, stop trying to sell them to me. Here's Clifford Art Studio. This one's Clifford Art Studio. It's a wall hanging. And then this one doesn't say Clifford Art Studio, but it's definitely very similar. So maybe someone just peeled the sticker off, right? So there are these, if anybody likes those. Let's see what else I got in this box. We have a cluster. I know, the courting couples crack me up. Nobody ever, I think I've only sold one or two, but I keep buying them because they crack me up. I don't know. A cluster of a brooch. A lot of glue back there. I'm just showing you what's in this one in case anybody is interested. This one is a star. Beautiful star rhinestone brooch and a wreath. It's got a lot of bling in here. Got this one. Unmarked, but look at those rivets. Let's see, what else do I have? Whoops. You guys didn't hear that. You didn't hear anything, right? And then we have this one. Look how beautiful with the baguettes. This is a statement piece. Again, not clear who made this one, but still quite beautiful. And then let's see, what else do we have here? This one apparently I pulled was the bling drawer. Does anyone want to see clip-on earrings? We do have clip-on earrings. Ooh, should I show you the the Holly Craft set that I have. It is fabulous. I have not listed it. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to fix that drawer later because I don't want to mess it up. Where are you, Holly Craft set? Let's show the Holly Craft set. Well, let's see. What set is this one? Oh, here it is. Here's the brooch. Look how gorgeous this is. It says Holly Craft right there. Isn't that beautiful? And then the matching earrings. Amazing. And then this necklace doesn't say Hollycraft, and it is missing one stone right there. But it is pretty close though, right? It's pretty close, but the brooch does not say Hollycraft. Looked and looked, but it didn't. Isn't it? I mean the brooch, the pendant, and it is missing one stone, so but that is fabulous. Look at that. It is amazing, 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 amazing. I love showing it to people. The earrings and the brooch for sure are Hollycraft. This one, I haven't done any research on it yet, but breathtaking, right? So there is that. We got about 8 minutes left. So if anybody wants to look at something or wants to request a second look, please let me know. This one, I forgot the name. Oh yeah, Liadro. If somebody likes Liadro stuff, I had no idea that this must be like maybe it's a cleaning pouch or something, but it has a key ring chain. So if anybody likes Liadro, there you go. Liadro. I always say it wrong. So that one. Let's see what else we got in here. Not those. Nobody cares about that. Let's see. Oh, deep in here. Oh, here's a Vendome set. Ooh! Oh no. Something broke. Oh no, my Vendome set. You guys, my Vendome set broke. I have to have somebody repair it. I'm going to pay someone to repair it and restring it. All of the beads fell out. Don't you hate when that happens? Look, sad news, you guys. I'm going to have to get someone to repair it. But I do have, I know, I do, but like, here's the thing. I'm really glad that it happened to me. You know what I mean? I would rather that happen to me than have somebody pay a Vendome price and it happened to them. Because that would make me even more sad. So, I mean, so I'll have to lower the price, and give them a discount and say, yeah, I don't know how to restring though. I'm not a very good person at repairs. But the earrings are great. See, they're still good. And the bracelet is still good. So I'll have to find someone that can help me with that. I would rather pay somebody who's better at it than I am to restring it. But yeah, I would not want anybody to have to deal with that. But isn't it beautiful though? There's that has happened to me with older stuff. A lot of the really old stuff that the individuals haven't taken care of. Yeah, I'm just really happy that happened to me. Because that was going to be bound to happen to somebody else. All right, I think I got all of them. Yeah, I got all of them. Hello. All right, everyone, we have 5 minutes left. Are there any requests or anything you'd like to take a closer look at? Me do a last minute scan. I am very happy to stay on longer, but if there are no requests, I am fine with calling it a night. I've got a lot of things to package. And I have lined up a show, I think either Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. Something like that. It's in my, so if there is anything you would like to see, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to close it out early, 5 minutes early. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I appreciate you guys. And we can all chat this coming week. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday tomorrow. All right. I think I'm going to call it. Thanks, friends. Have a good night. Bye.